If you've tried everything to get sober and you just can't seem to stop drinking, you keep promising yourself week in, week out that you'll control your alcohol consumption, you'll stop taking drugs, you'll stop staying out late, and you'll start to get your act together. You keep saying this to yourself, but you keep going back on your word and you keep breaking trust with yourself and you feel like nothing's working. Well, this video is going to help you. It certainly helped me. It's going to be a bit unorthodox in the way I've put it together, but this morning I woke up and for some reason I just felt a bit annoyed with the world. Like, I woke up, I'm in Vietnam, I'm in a 4-star hotel, everything's good, but I just woke up and I was just really annoyed with myself, and I was like, why am I annoyed today? Why am I so angry? Like, why? Why am I angry? You might feel angry on times. You might wake up on the weekend. Hey, you may wake up on a Saturday morning and you didn't go out on a Friday night and you're angry. And I know why that is, but we'll get into that later. But this video is for somebody who's fed up of following the 6 steps on how to get sober. You're fed up of following doctors' advice on how to get sober because they've never been sober anyway. And to be honest with you, they're just trying to jump on trends and trying to gain off trying to teach people how to stop drinking when they haven't done it themselves. And they're very cookie cutter advice. And the reason I say that is because I've seen a lot of videos from doctors saying 6 steps on how to get sober, blah, blah, blah. I know I've made a 6-step video, but it is actually from a real person who has got sober 4.5 years ago. But if nothing seems to be working for you, this is one of the things that really annoyed me, okay? When I was going out every single weekend for the last decade, just drinking, taking drugs, and my life just wasn't where I wanted it to be, I was just getting really frustrated because I knew deep down that I could be and do more in life, and I just wasn't showing up daily. I just wasn't reaching my potential. I was angry and I just wanted to basically prove the world wrong. And I didn't know this at the time, but I stumbled across a video probably about a year ago, and it was have a hate list. And the idea is when things aren't going right in your life, or you wake up in the morning like I am now and I don't want to make a video, you sit there and you think about your hate list. Now, you can either write it down on your phone, put it in your notes, or you can write it down and put it in your pocket. But I don't know what, I just sat down for breakfast this morning in the hotel and I was just so angry, and I just thought about my hate list. It just came to me. I went from being down there to, right, let's prove the world wrong. So if you're somebody who's just fed up of just going out all the time, spending all your money, feeling like crap, having a body that's looking like crap, not being able to get the ideal woman in your life, or maybe you might be like I was, who couldn't even keep women that you didn't want in your life. Like, how messed up is that? You've got a woman in your life who you don't want, but you can't actually keep her, which makes you think, how the hell am I going to get the one I want? And yeah, how are you going to get the one that you want? How are you going to get the car that you want? How are you going to get the life that you want? How are you going to finally be able to make more money, fire your boss, start your own business? Or if you do have a business, how are you going to get out the rut of just making enough to survive where you can actually thrive? So really just think about when you wake up hungover or you're tempted to go out and drink with your mates, just think about where the final destination is of that choice. If you're going to go out, where's it going to lead to? Now, I think we can all agree there's only been a handful of times that we've actually enjoyed drinking, and it always ends up downhill, almost definitely. Probably I was thinking about it the other day, the only times I actually really had fun going out drinking and taking drugs was probably when I was about 18 to 21. It was just like a novelty. Like, you would just go out with your friends, you drink loads of beers, and then you'd go and get food on the way home, and then you'd go home and go to bed. Sometimes you'd go home with a girl, And then it kind of just doesn't seem so fun anymore. Like, you're going out, you're drinking, but then you want to start doing drugs. Then you might get drugs. Then you want to get more drugs. Then you're not drunk enough, so you want to drink more. Then you go back to a house party. You're in a kitchen trying to get more drugs. Everyone's just really scatty around you and no one's really having fun. And the birds are coming out. Your missus is trying to get hold of you, and you just know that you're going to have to face reality with no sleep the day after. So that might be you, or you might be someone who just drinks a lot, trying to deal with stresses that you have in your life. You might have a really hard week in work, and you think just going out, drinking, is going to relieve the stress and make things better. Or you might have a really good week in work or in your business, and you think, I'm going to celebrate and go out and drink. Makes no sense really, does it, when you actually think about that? Things are going bad in your life, so I'm going to go out and drink and then feel worse. Or things are going really well in my life, so I'm going to go and celebrate and drink, and then they're going to get worse. It doesn't really make sense, does it? Wouldn't each of them cases be better just to not go out and drink and do something different? Like go to the gym, go on a trip, go on a holiday. So I just wanted to make this video. It just came to my mind, and yeah, if you're struggling to stop drinking, ask yourself, why do I want to stop drinking? Because you feel like crap and you want to do better in life. And then just think about all the people in your life you're going to stick it to. You know, all those people who just look at you when you're drunk and you're taking drugs and you're a mess. Them people are betting against you. Your wife who might have left you, your girlfriend who might have left you, your friends who look down on you, they're basically betting against you, saying you are not good enough for them and they can do better. They're basically dismissing you. They're dismissing you and thinking you're not worthy of anything great. So next time you just decide to go pick up the bag, pick up the bottle, or go out with your mates, just say no. Say, no, I'm not going to do this. I'm going to wake up early the next day. I'm going to hit the gym. I'm going to work on my business. I'm going to eat healthy. I am, instead of focusing on a lower struggle, I'm going to put my mind on a higher picture. I'm going to aim for something really big. Instead of focusing on little things that go wrong in my life when I go out and drink and things that go wrong in the week, I'm just going to basically focus on the bigger picture of where I want to be, what I want to achieve. So a slightly different tactic to try and get you sober. But for me, I was very annoyed with who I was in life. And I thought, how can I actually shortcut my journey to success? How can I get there as quick as I can? I took a look at my life, and alcohol was the one thing that was holding me back. It was taking my money, it was taking my happiness, it was destroying my mood. So it had to go. So if you enjoyed this video, I've left a 22 video course on how to get sober so you can actually stick it to people. Or alternatively, I've left the short-term benefits of quitting alcohol, which is a very good video. You can see within 30 days the benefits you'll receive if you stop drinking. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.